What's up, guys? Your boy Jay from Daily Reaction. Let's get straight to the video, guys.
So baby, you found the purse that you wanted? Oh my God. And now for the first time, we are seeing the frantic moments before and after a deadly shooting at the Mall of America nearly a year and a half ago. Tomorrow, one of the gunmen will be sentenced for murdering a teenager. It happened 2 days before Christmas back in 2022.
And tonight, Paul Bloom is opening the never-before-seen case file as the victim's family heads to court seeking justice.
So this is where the gun ended up, right on top of these jeans. Here is the cash register.
This investigative video walks us through the jarring crime scene inside a popular Mall of America department store just before Christmas.
And then right where I'm pointing, right here, right by these sweatpants, is where the body ended up.
And we start tonight with breaking news. The Mall of America is in a lockdown after 2 people were shot, 1 killed.
The deadly shooting inside the nation's largest shopping center the night of December 23rd, 2022 sent shockwaves across the country and led to a massive manhunt for a pair of gunmen and their alleged accomplices.
We're going to catch these people. Believe that.
It also shattered the family of 19-year-old Jonte Hudson.
He's just a ball of light. Everywhere he went, he just lit up the room with a smile.
Hudson was shot 8 times in the back and killed among the clothing racks. In this never-before-seen surveillance video from inside Nordstrom, we can show you how the deadly confrontation unfolded in a chaotic final burst of violence. Here on the upper left side of the screen, that is Hudson getting tackled into a table and display rack. He attempts to scurry away when TaeShawn Adams-Wright and a second gunman stand over him and open fire. In court filings, prosecutors write Hudson was stalked and, quote, executed.
You know, emotions is not a word for what we're feeling. We're heartbroken. We're devastated. We want them to pay for what they've done.
Holiday shoppers and store employees had noticed an escalating feud between young men that evening, several of them armed as they moved through the mall.
Mall of America Security. Hey, I just saw a guy with a gun in his pants. He was pretty obvious. It was right in his waistband, right in the front. And I'm on the 2nd level. In his pants? Yep.
Then, the call from inside Nordstrom just before 8 p.m.
Hey, I'm an employee at Nordstrom. Can we get some small security, some kids fighting in here? Which Nordstrom? Like inside? Nordstrom, the main Nordstrom on the 1st floor. Whoa, they just shot. What does the kid look like?
Black, of course.
Hello? Hello?
You can hear the gunfire over the phone while cameras in other departments capture the panicked reaction of terrified customers. An innocent woman shopping with her teen daughter was grazed by a bullet while taking cover. The state has provided portions of these videos to a Hennepin County judge for his review before making a sentencing decision for Adams-Wright on Thursday. Prosecutors are asking for more than 30 years in prison.
We will never accept anything. Our son is dead. You cannot bring our son back.
They get a second chance at life. But my son don't.
TaeShawn Adams-Wright.
Look at these idiots. Look at these demons.
The second-degree murder and assault charges.
Look at it. These are demons, man.
Scheduled for tomorrow at 9 a.m. Meantime, the case against alleged gunman number 2, LaVon Longstreet, that case continues to work its way through the system and is set to go to trial as soon as next week. Paul Bloom, Fox 9.
So you see that, right, guys? So they was in the mall shooting. This is the biggest mall in the U.S., Mall of America, which is in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Minneapolis, whatever it is. But the biggest mall in the U.S. You brought a gun inside the mall to shoot. You see why they have security in front of the mall to let you know, to tell you, hey, you're not allowed to be in this mall. And the kids be acting a fool because they know it's mostly these black kids that does it. We don't need to lie about it. No, we don't need to sugarcoat it. Let's be real about it, for real. Let's be real about it right now. it's mostly these hood black kids that be doing it. These hoodlums, these demons, these ninjas. It's always the ninjas, man. These are the demons that's out there terrorizing the neighborhood. Looking for people looking for their ops or whatever. I don't know what the other kid did, but you already see these two idiots here. Look how they look like demons. And of course the parents are demons too, because they're the one that raised them. They brought them in this world to act just like this. They don't do anything for the kids anyway. These are demons. And now, let's go to the sentence of TaeShawn Adams-Wright. Disgusting. So this is TaeShawn in court. I think this happened yesterday or the day before, or Friday, I think. Now listen to what the judge say.
I'm sorry for saying also want to apologize for breaking key and serving to the bigger family. Also, some labor got shot. And take the video of the team involved in America. Also, apologize for my mom and family. I got 18. I spoke to the Belgian understanding and have had an action. I know and understand what I did is wrong. I accept full responsibility for my actions. I would say I'm sorry, but saying I'm sorry is not only what I've done. I was fooled by false revenues, music and video game, but I cannot take back my action. I truly apologize for my actions.
Before I continue, whatever he said was straight BS, bullcrap, bullshit. He don't care at all. He don't care. The reason why he act like he cared is because he got caught. If he didn't care, he wouldn't have been saying anything. And I don't understand how they ain't cut his hair yet. These type of people should have been, I'm talking about, they need to execute these guys ASAP. They should execute them. But anyway, let's listen to what the judge about to say. The best part.
So let me start by expressing my sympathies, my condolences for, as Mr. Hudson's aunt described it, the crushing grief that you have to live with every day. I can't wrap my head around this. No one who hasn't gone through what you're going through can. All I can do is acknowledge it. The pain and it doesn't go away. And I understand that, and I'm truly sorry.
I'm not.
I want to at least acknowledge the comment that family members made. I agree with it. It is remarkable that only 2 of the people who are involved in this matter will end up in front of adult courts. I think that's unfortunate because it fails to recognize, and this I need you to hear, Mr. Adams-Wright, that the criminal justice system must take into account the personal characteristics of the person who's in front of them. And I acknowledge you're young. But the criminal justice system also exists to punish people when they do bad things.
Facts.
And we forget that as a system at our peril. In crafting a sentence today, I take into account the remarkable circumstances of, in the middle of a holiday rush in a major retailer or a retail establishment, Mr. You and several others decided to hunt someone down and execute him. And we've all seen that tape. And there can be no other definition of what happened that day. And your recitation of acting in self-defense that day.
Self-defense.
You weren't. You participated with a group of people who killed someone. And it is as simple as that. And the sooner you wrap your head around that and understand that and acknowledge that, the better off you'll be. I do, I did make the findings, and I'll repeat them. That it was a group of 3 or more. You put a whole lot of other people in harm's way, in addition to the guy that you killed. One of whom was struck by a bullet. And there were children and loads of folks that deserve to be nowhere close to any of this that you were involved in. So, taking that all into account, and taking into account your age, I've arrived at the following. Sir, you've entered a plea guilty to murder in the second degree. You've also entered pleaded guilty to assault in the second degree. You've told me enough for me to believe you're guilty of those offenses, so I accept your plea of guilty. I adjudicate you guilty on both of those crimes. And starting with count 1, murder in the second degree, I sentence you to custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 367 months.
Amen to that. It's not enough, but
that sentence, you're entitled to credit for 524 days. Restitution is reserved for 45 days. $50 fine, $75 surcharge, and $3 delivery fee to be taken from prisoner. You may now possess, use, transport firearms, ammunition, and explosives for the remainder of your life. If you have not already done so, you must provide an example. As to the second-degree assault, that person has suffered real harm in this, and I do not take a moment away from anything the family of the deceased has told me, but I acknowledge at the same time that poor person had nothing to do with any of this and still took a bullet. So as to that sentence, I sentence you to custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 6 months as provided by law. What I am doing today, however, and I'll be frank, it is acknowledging your age, is making that sentence concurrent. So your sentence is 30 years and 7 months. No. So that is to be executed forthwith. Is there anything else for the restitution? Please, I did. Thank you. That will conclude this hearing. Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you, God. I wish he'd never see a day of light again in his life. I hope he never see a day in his life, the day of light again. And I know the family, I know that's not enough. I understand it. But the justice system finally did something that I finally agree with. Stop letting these criminals out so early out of jail. Lock their ass up. Keep them in there forever. Stop locking people up for small stuff like weed or you know, for dumb stuff, shoplifting, whatever. People gonna shoplift no matter what. Those you can lock them up for like 4, 5, 10 years too, whatever. It depends on what they steal. But at the same time, when people out there killing other people, especially young folks out here killing people, don't let them out in like 5 years. Give them some time so they could be there for a while to understand what they did. 30 years is enough. Because usually when you give them that many time, they come out of jail, they preaching the Bible, they, you know, like, oh my God, you know, they done talk to God, they done change their life. Sometime, 30 years, we ain't got to see him for 30 years. And of course, you see at the end, his parents, his family, like, oh my God, we love you, Tay. F them, F the family too. Yeah, I know y'all ain't got nothing to do it, but you guys raised this demon. Y'all knew who he was. When he got, man, listen, trust me, they knew they knew he was involved in this. I bet they try to secure him so much, try to save him. They know. And he talking about self-defense. You know goddamn well with no damn stuff. Thanks God they got video. They caught your ass when they saw your ass shooting. And they got the other person too. He's like, you know, he's ready to to go to court. Hopefully he get the same sentence or even more. Whoever was the shooter, I don't give a damn. Shooter or not, you're getting the same sentence. It doesn't matter. Thanks goodness they have surveillance, man. They caught these idiots, man. I'm so happy for the justice that they were able to sentence these idiots for a while. This is what they need to do. Keep doing it. I don't know. She should have been, man. I don't know why the death penalty wasn't on the table. That should have been on the table. But I'm so happy they was able to catch these idiots, man. I'm happy. Get these mofos off the street. Too many young people are dying because of these people, man. Too many adults are dying. Too many men, women, and children are dying because of these people. Too many, way too many. Over nonsense, over beef. And the crazy thing about it, most of these kids went to school together. The fact that they one went to a different high school, they stopped beefing. Or it's about street games. Get the hell out. Y'all don't own nothing. How you gonna say this block is mine? Y'all don't own it. Y'all don't own nothing. Nothing. Instead of going to school, try to get education, or even, learn a trade or something like that, y'all there shooting, killing people for no reason. Why not become a police officer? Or why not join the army or the military, whatever? Y'all like shooting, join that stuff, and you be shooting all day. Like, for real, man. Like, come on, man. Stuff don't make no sense at all. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I am so happy that the justice system definitely locked these mofos up for 30 years plus. I'm happy. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great one.